What's going on, guys? Initial 9 here. Today we are covering the second part of Springtrap'S moveset. I have not thought of perks or the hex. I have not thought of either of those. I'm saving those for last, but I've gotten two more sections done, the abilities and the stats. So I'm gonna start this off with covering Springtrap'S possible stats. Well, one of them at least. The other one I'll save for abilities. Springtrap will have the average killer speed, aka 4.6 meters per second, or 115%. He is around as tall as the Oni, because I don't know the average killer height, so I thought the Oni was really tall or something. And he has a terror radius of 24 meters, which is not like most killers. Now on to the abilities. I have, let me count really quick, five different, five ideas. Two of them are hand in hand. I'll explain those two last. Anyways, I'll explain the one that has the least amount of information because I honestly didn't know what else I could say for it. This ability is called Always Watching. It's basically the ghost face stock. Yeah, that's it. Alright, now let's go on to one that may contradict the Mori, but at the same time it may not, depends on how you see it. Faulty wiring, which is basically the Pyramid's Cage of Atonement with a new coat of paint. Oh, yep, this is the one that goes hand in hand. Whoopsie. I'll explain the next one in a moment. He will stomp the ground next to the survivor, and they will be sent into a spring lock suit. They can only be sent to it if they are hit with another ability similar to Jigsaw's baptism. Well, not really similar, like it doesn't kill. The illusion disc, like the Cage of Atonement. You can only be saved by someone else, and there are skill checks in the second stage. The kill will be the spring locks going off and the survivor slumping over like Golden Freddy. Alright, the next up is Surprise, which may be a bit iffy, maybe a bit controversial, I don't know. Surprise is quite simple, really. Springtrap has the ability to hide in lockers. If a survivor passes the locker he's in or attempts to enter it, if they pass it, Springtrap has the option of just bursting out. Springtrap will come out and jump scare them, which will stun them for half a second, leaving them open to a hit. And if they are already in the injured state, Springtrap will pick them up, probably leading to their hook and their demise. So yeah, that may seem a bit useless, but it also may seem a bit helpful. Who knows? Alright, now I'm gonna go into the second leap. I'm gonna go into the first idea I had. Permanent Scarring. This ability would allow Springtrap to run and leap at survivors and attempt to bite them. It's like a combination of Legion's Feral Frenzy and the Demogorgon's Channel Abyss. Now, I have a stat for this. If the ability is used for around 10 seconds, his speed will rise to a blistering 150% or 6 meters per second. That is nearly double. Well, no, not really double, actually. That's nearly 0.5 times as much, as much than compared to the average speed. And that is an entire 25% more than Legion's Feral Frenzy, if I'm correct. However, it is still slower than the Hillbillies' Chainsaw Chase, as I'm calling it. Anyways, it's a combination of Legion's Feral Frenzy and Demogorgon's Channel Abyss. It will have 1 second of charge up time. So, and if it hits, it will have a faster version of the Deep Wounds effect, or just knock the survivor down if they already were in the injured state. If it misses, however, yes, this is different from the Fatal Friend. Well, actually, it is not really. But anyways, if it misses, however, it will have a similar. It will have an ending where Springtrap bleeds a bit, looks down at his blood clenched before clenching his fists. A more dramatic version of the aftermath of the Legion's Feral Frenzy or the Nurse's Blink. And now for the creme de la creme, the illusion discs. Now, most of you will know this one from the Five Nights at Freddy's novels, the Silver Eyes, Twisted Ones, and The Fourth Closet. However, I'm gonna relate this to the Doctor's shock therapy ability. Allow me to explain. If a survivor is down, Springtrap could put an illusion disc on their head before bringing them to a hook. What the disc would do is multiple things. It would show Springtrap when he doesn't there, similar to the Doctor's shock therapy, but with some added effects. It would make generators harder to complete, healing more difficult to do, and they will see things such as dead bodies around, and other animatronics around the map. Just for a bit of an addition, I mean, it's Springtrap, come on. Is similar to Freddy's dream state, however, as they can only be stopped by either another survivor helping you out instead of trying to wake you up. It's removing the disc, which will take a bit of searching through your hair or your hat or whatever, or having a generator fail 3 times. Springtrap will have 8 discs going into a match, because I thought 8 discs going into the match would work well because this is really it's easy to get off. However, this could lead to, let's say, the faulty wiring ability. But those are all the abilities I have at this present moment. I do not have any other ideas, so for the abilities, all I have is combination of Legion's Feral Frenzy and the Demogorgon's Channel Abyss. Basically, Pyramid Head's Torment combined with Jigsaw's Baptism combined with Doctor's Shock Therapy. Probably either the most useless or most overpowered thing in the game. Pyramid Head's Cage of Atonement and Ghostface ability. So Springtrap, in a way, doesn't have original abilities, but at the same time he does. Depends on your judgment. But anyways, that is all for this video. I will begin working on the perks, which will be the most difficult. I'm not gonna make a lot of perks or hexes. Just saying. But anyways, that is all for today. You know, like, comment, subscribe, blah blah blah, etc. etc. Thank you. Fuck you. But I'm kidding. I'm not gonna steal the Jim Cornette Brian Zane face. Jim Cornette sucks. For Jim Cornette. Anyways, see you guys in those.